and TT was there. I went up to TT. I was like, "Do you think I should go up after this and say, see, white women have problems too?" She's like, "You fucking asshole." And so I did it.
That's awesome. I love TT. She's the best. Oh man. Oh, it's so funny that we've gotten to a point in our comedy careers where people can be like, "Yeah, so and so said I'm good," and you have
The
to,
one thing I
have to call people immediately.
Well, I knew you were taking the night. You're like, "I'm tired," so I'm like, "I'm not gonna bother him." I was like, "It's fucking
not over as a
Hannah-
bot.
Hannah made potato soup and cornbred. So I was
Uncle Will was napping by 9:30.
sitting at home. Yeah, I sat home. I was eating my soup and cornbread and reading my book on Nazi billionaires.
It was a little chilly. He just wanted to relax. He got off the road, baby.
Oh man, me and Hannah, we went to my uncle and aunt's house in Mississippi, and it was like 30 degrees. My aunt gave Hannah a moo-moo. And I was just like, kind of turned me on. Like, not that it was my aunt's moo-moo. Like it was
that
just
Mississippi showing, baby.
You understand? This is the lingerie of my people.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I can see how my grandma kept the lights on and that.
You ain't never seen
Like,
those
it's
saggy
just-
titties in a moo-moo,
Yeah,
baby?
exactly. Just it's a potato sack, and yeah, well, all right, we're here at the very green room.
I feel like we start that way every time. It's just like fucking us talking.
That's intentional.
Yeah.
Like the whole forced, like, welcome to our podcast. Lead-in always felt so fucking fake to me. There's nobody here. People are gonna watch this or not. Our job is to be entertaining, not to pretend we're having a one-way conversation with invisible people who can only post in the comments that nobody but me reads.
I was so funny. No. Oh man, Hannah was wearing a moo-moo and a mouth guard. And I was
He was just pricked up.
Rock hard.
You think a mouth
Will,
guard would
this is
have
your
the
aunt's house. We can't have sex. Like, all right, Daffy Duck, just know.
Does she have like a teeth problem that the mouth guard is?
She
like,
grinds her teeth.
I just meant like when she was blowing you. Like, is that why the mouth guard was an attraction for you?
No,
Like, oh
snaggle
shit, no
tooth get away,
shit.
dude.
She spits it out like in Rocky, just right in your belt.
You ever had a girl do the Triple H after you get her on?
I've got a new life goal.
It's not as fun as it sounds.
Is that where they blow cum in your face?
That's where they just go straight up in the air like the water bottle in his intro. You get
Extra
the whole-
cleanup.
You get a cum cloud of just like mist particulates.
Yeah. All right.
I think mine might be too thick for that.
That's funny.
I don't want to talk about the viscosity of your cum, but while we're here, you should drink more water.
Hey,
Does that make your cum thicker?
No, if dehydration would.
Ah, yes. Yes.
I will never forget, and since like I know she, neither of them are ever gonna listen to this podcast. One of the most horrific things a girl ever told me. She used to bang a comic. I'm gonna pretend like I'm gonna bleep this out. It was Nick Permea. Woo! Shout out Nick Permea in Austin. And she's like, yeah, I had to break up with him because when he came, it was just like little balls of cum. It was so dehydrated.
like when you jerk off in the shower and the hot water hits you.
Yeah. Like, so like for the rest of my life, it's just embedded in my conscience.
I haven't done
Nick
that in
Permea
years.
cum balls.
I haven't done that in years.
In the shower, no.
I haven't jade off in the shower in years.
Man. Yeah, no.
I'm glad that was the good pause for time. I think
Yeah.
you know, a lot of times you feel like you have to fill the air with something.
I wanted to think about
Shower cum.
Yeah,
Stop.
Well, like-
these are the deep thoughts that we're having.
I rarely shower.
Yeah.
I'm a bath
bath guy.
person
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I've got a bad back. So like a shower for me is just like the 30-second rinse at the end of the bath you give yourself because you've been sitting in your own
Phil.
Stewing in your own cauldron.
What do you do? Do you do the Epsom salts? And
Yeah,
shit
I'm
like
heavy
that?
Epsom salt. I have some THC infused bath salts that I use that kind of help keep the inflammation of the joints down.
There you go.
Dude, it's a lifesaver, dude. Like after my surgery, well, I did install a new shower the day after my surgery.
Yeah,
but
that was dumb.
Yeah, no, but like soaking and sauna really help me as well. Just anything heat to
funny.
like loosen shit up a little bit.
I do sauna 3 times a week. I do it in a psychopathic way though. Like I max it out at 180, and I go in there in sweat clothes, and I lock myself in there for an hour.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah, it's just like
Are you training for a UFC fight?
Yeah,
dude?
exactly. Did we accidentally wear it match again today?
Well, I mean, it is the
So
hoodie
cute.
of the show, so
Yeah.
I try to wear it on the podcast.
It's gorgeous.
Just self-branding. Like, I'm gonna get you one, man. Like,
Please.
remind me. What size are you?
Probably XL.
Man, I wish I hadn't given that one to fucking Trey Campbell.
How'd Trey Campbell fit in an XL?
Wow.
Have you ever cut weight? Oh, sorry. No, go ahead. Have you ever cut weight?
I was always on the other end. I was always having to get up. Like,
I only did it for a weight loss competition because like I was so far behind because it was a percentage of body weight.
Yeah.
And so the last week I did like straight UFC fighter. Like I think the last day I got a half a bottle of water and I was just doing like an hour, but I wouldn't do the hour straight. I would do 15 in, 15 out, 15 in, 15 out.
and then you pull like a spin bike in there and things like that. Yeah.
I tried to at the beginning do incremental, like go hot, cold, and then cold plunge. But like after the first increment, I couldn't make myself go back in.
Bro.
Like if I just like pretend like I can't open the door, I can trick my brain into just staying. But the in out thing is still too much. It's like, no, we just did that. Like I'm not going back.
Yeah.
I just remember in high school seeing the wrestlers like literally like they would like chug X-Lax, then go in and sweat and then like shit their brains out and like and then be like, that was fucking awesome. I lost fucking 25 pounds. I go, you're insane. That's an insane person.
As
I
someone
lost
who's done a
37
lot
pounds
of
last week or
drugs,
something.
like
Stupid.
you start to hallucinate a little bit from the dehydration and shit. It's not a terrible high if you can get past the threshold where you're worried about cardiac arrest.
If you don't die, it's not a
Right.
terrible high. That's
That's one of my biggest fears is like I'm just gonna have a heart attack and die in the thing that I'm trying to do to keep me from having a heart attack.
oh, if you die, I get your joke books.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
You are literally legacy named in my will as getting all of my worldly possessions contingent upon you maintaining my website's domain name.
Well, yeah. Okay, cool. That's
You have
great.
to pay $20 a year for yourfavoriteafrican.com and you get all of my worldly possessions. That's the deal. Also, you're obligated to smash my tablet in there.
I can do.
I don't even think you can browser history erase it. Just heavy magnets
Just
and
Hillary
acids.
Clinton wiping
Yeah.
Just,
fucking
I want a
Clorox
government
hammers.
level wipe on the Surface Pro 2.
Perfect. I can definitely do that.
All of my jokes, by the way, live in the notes of my phone.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't handwrite?
I used to year 1 and year 2, but the problem that happens with me with my ADD is it literally, if I don't fling it down in there the second it comes to me, by the time I get paper and pen and try to get to it, I'm 3 thoughts ahead and it's gone.
Right. No,
Like,
mine
I
are
have
both,
to
though.
snap.
Yeah.
Like when I use paper and pen for the organizational part.
Okay.
Like I want to see my set list in pieces and see kind of what it looks like together so I can follow it.
Right.
Yeah.
I just had a lady, I'm supposed to pick it up tomorrow actually. She used to be a court transcriptionist, so she's typing out one of my 30s. So I can see like the transitions and the fills, and I can like physically cut and move pieces back and forth and rearrange it because it helps me to see it more than it helps me to like mentally stack it.
Right. No, I go through waves, right? Like sometimes I'll sit at the computer and it's just bang it out, type. But I find like sitting down and just handwriting things out, even if it's an older bit, will lead me in different directions or it'll slow me down while I'm thinking of it. So I try to handwrite everything at least once, and generally that's how I commit it to memory better too, is sitting down and physically writing it out.
I was just looking through the random notes in my phones, and in my in one of it just says, "You look like for fat person."
It's like, oh, you got distracted.
Yeah, it says you look like you're self-conscious about your personality.
What's worse is because like I only write notes for me to read, so I don't there are a lot of times I'll leave a lot of the words out, and I'll just leave keywords to remind me. And if you just look at those keywords in a vacuum, you could send me to jail for 30 years.
Oh my God,
super easy. The fill is important, but it's in here.
I noticed that we were doing the You Look Like in Conroe the other day, and I handed you my list for Bob, like, hey, is there anything terrible? And I was like, it's like one word. He's not going to know what the fuck I'm going to say.
What's surprising is that 85% of the jokes from your list, because I saw that and I saw the notations, I'm like, I bet this is this. I bet this is that.
Right.
Yeah.
8 out of 10 times I was right.
Good.
You didn't. I can almost speak your version of dyslexia. That's crazy to me.
See, in the front of my notebook right now, he goes, didn't know there was a hard R in faggot.
What is this, Battlestar Galactica?
Oh, man. I was on the road this weekend. Y'all were in Conroe. How was the You Look Like Conroe show? All right, so I heard 3 things from 3 different people. All right, one of the guys who lost.
Okay.
I'm not going to say names, but he was just like...
I want to say one thing before we get started, and I hope you co-sign on this.
We'll see.
I have never been as proud of myself as I was for how over I got Daniel Contreras.
There you go. There you go.
That was the best heel put over match I've ever done. I was trying so hard to push him, but be competitive. Like, if you listen to that tape with that goal in mind, I had a fucking perfect round.
Cool.
Yes, and I thought he was buried early because I can't remember which one it was. It was
wrestling
like
style. The heel always comes
I
out and
opened-
beats the dog shit out of the baby face until midway through when Daniel Bryant puts his hand up again.
Very first joke, I called him Sad Bunny, and the crowd popped so fucking hard that I didn't think he was going to be able to come back.
yeah.
After that, like 15-second break of the first joke, I was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna have to do round 2."
Well, then I'm like, oh shit! All 3 hosts are moving on. What are we gonna do?
We were gonna have a little logistical
That's-
issue in round 2.
That's so interesting. Yeah, because I heard a couple of things from a couple of people. All right,
right.
one of them. Everyone who went to the show in Conroe was stoked. All right, like they left reviews at the club, and they were like, "That was so much fun. That reminded me of middle school." You know, like all of that stuff. So that was.
If I was evaluating the whole thing, like start to finish as an objective outsider, taking myself out of it, here would have been my notes in its entirety. Show ran smooth, matches ran good. I would say I would have called it a B plus just because and I love the dude and I don't want to put him on blast, but for my taste for that location, Will was playing the race card a little too much.
Will Owen.
Will
All right,
Owens
cool,
from
yeah.
the host spot. If he'd have dialed
it
that
was
back
just-
10%.
Yeah.
Our audience member roast, he was pretty racist. He was-
Well, okay. So, all right, couple things. First off, that was Will's first time hosting. You Look Like.
Yeah.
So, all right, there's
And as a pair of you, the first time I sent him, I'm like, y'all will grow together, get chemistry together as a pair, but y'all did the job fine.
Exactly. That's I feel that. I love Will too, and but yeah, I think everyone had a good time. B plus is good. The club was happy.
Ryan
It was-
Igler never thinks he loses.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, he was mad at me for judging the audience vote in the second round.
That's so funny.
like Will and I were both in it. We can't judge it.
Right. Yeah. I love that when people are like the audience is bullshit. I go, baby, that's democracy. like sunshine. A lot of people do this thing where
There's no gaming commission. Nobody's going to review the match
Right.
to see if you got stripped to the belt. There's no ranking. You didn't lose any
I don't know.
points.
Because you.
No, and it was close.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Legit.
It was very close.
I didn't
but
know how it was going to go until the vote.
we're judging off the back too, right? And it's because of how it was spread out. It was like, no. If you count number wise, there's more people for whoever than you. It is what it is.
Yeah. And yeah, but it was still a good show.
It was a good one for the first one. you know?
It's only going to get better.
Yeah.
We're going to be back there March 7th. Yeah. And then we'll be back at the Riot Montrose on March 13th. And then in April, we will be at all over the fucking place. I think we're going back to Lafayette in April.
Lafayette, the Riot Festival,
Yeah.
probably another Conroe.
We're doing another Conroe, and then I think we're going back to San Antonio too.
Really?
So yeah, yeah. So we'll see. Yes, I'm in multiple negotiations with multiple people. All right, now let's get to
Like how we work, Will handles the business part, and I just handle the mean writing joke part. He's just like, hey, you're going to be here on this date, and I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
Write jokes for these people.
Right. Yeah.
I don't like booking agents or talking to people or like selling myself.
Oh man, I was crushing it yesterday. I was on the phone from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. just calling, pretending to be an agent, just like, what's up, babe? How you doing? You know, like long time no see. You know, like, well, anyway, I got a couple of comics. Look, they're trying to go out west. You know, like if you can, call me back. Yeah, dude, I was crushing the voicemail yesterday. Just really,
Good job.
Really crushing the voicemail.
Like, I think
That's the hardest part of this whole thing.
I think when it comes to that point, I'm just gonna spend some cash and hire a slimy person.
Yeah.
To just get me in the door for a few, build a loop, and then take the relationships from there.
Absolutely.
Like there's someone who's willing to whore me. I almost
I
know
should
it.
just use my mom, dude. She's so good at that stuff.
By the way, if there are any comedy clubs listening to our podcast, which there aren't,
Besides Jay O'Neill. Hi, Jay.
hey Jay, well, Jay's the producer. I love Jay. Jay's the best.
He was
Look,
there at Conroe. That's
Yeah,
why I was
he was
shouting
so
him
nice.
out. He was like, I still listen to the podcast.
yes.
I'm like, actually, we can pinpoint the 6 IPs that do. I know you still
There's Fanny. If you ever get a call or an email from Fanny Simmel from Fantastic Entertainment, just know that is my girlfriend. Pretending to be an older Jew.
Did she wear the mouthpiece while
She goes. That's so funny.
My agent name is Mary.
Yeah, Mari Boston from Zoolander.
Austin's going to get you the most money possible.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's all right. So the most money possible. We got a little controversy in Houston comedy right now. I don't know if you've seen. First off, the Chronicle.
Oh, yeah. Shout out Jesse.
The Chronicles apparently started covering comedy. They've released 2 comedy articles in the last week. One of them.
Well, like what happened first was the House of Blues posted this Right Side of Comedy show. That
Was that first?
Yeah, Jesse was doing it with Alex Stein, and I watched it because
Kenny.
Kenny Webster. Shout out, guys, friends of mine. And I went and I saw, and it was 1,100 comments, and 1,099 of them were calling Jesse gay. One was like a random pot shot at Kenny.
Yeah, he's not even a comedian.
It was like Barry Laminack up in arms, like, I don't know what he gets to call himself a comedian.
Yeah.
It's like, dog, you run a workshop nobody goes to. Shut the fuck up. But so there was like, they got dragged there, and so the Chronicle saw all the comments of them getting dragged on House of Views and posted an article about it, and now he's getting dragged in the Chronicle comments.
That's
And
funny.
if there's anybody who cares less about liberals calling him gay on the planet than Jesse Payton, I haven't met him.
He's gonna
People
triple down.
bought-
He's just like, thanks for the engagement.
Yeah, exactly. I texted Jesse the other day, and I texted Barry. I love every by the way, I like most comics. Like, if we're being really honest,
I like 80%, I'd say.
Yeah, it's still better than a normal person. Like,
Yeah.
it's,
I mean, me and Barry don't like hate each other, but we don't like each other.
Barry's taken me out. Barry's been great to me, and so is Jesse. So like both of those guys, I don't know.
Yeah.
I disagree with purity tests on any way. Just growing up in the church, like you're not a real comic unless you do this.
I
he's
mean,
just trying to do something
I
right-leaning inside the loop. It's,
It's
like, no,
like-
this is Unreal.
Can we talk?
Yeah, exactly.
Can we talk about this for a minute? Because, like, I'm 50-50 on this. I agree with you. I think purity tests, by the standards people set, are stupid. But I do think there should be a delineation between comedian and open micer. And I don't know how we said it, but I know that.
Have you made
me
$1,000? Have you made
Yes.
$1,000 in comedy? Like,
That used to be my bar. Like,
That's
is your
not bad.
lifetime career earnings in 4 digits? Because if not,
yeah.
probably not.
Yeah.
You know, even if you've done enough $20 shows to click your way up to $1,000, you've put in the time to
Right,
me.
exactly. Well, I don't know. The delineation is hard, right? Because, like, all right, I had a weird thing yesterday where I texted someone asking for someone else's number. I'm trying to say less names on the pod because I think this is going to get famous one day.
I think that's going to be the really
I'm an
fun part.
optimist.
There's
I'm an optimist.
some autist just going through every episode.
Yeah, exactly. One of the autistic open micers in Houston going through this and being like, "This is every time he said faggot." And just
Fun fact, that's actually why Chad stopped producing the podcast, is he got tired of editing out Will saying faggot. And I didn't care enough to make him stop saying it. So I'm like, this is where we part ways.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So, I do got to swear less. I do. Guys, by the way, I work clean. I just want everyone to know I can work clean.
I don't.
But I was
I don't even
texting.
swear that much, and I won't work clean.
I was texting someone to get another guy in Houston's number, and the person sent back, "Hey, the third party said not to give out their number." And I go, "Hey, guys, I'm not an open micer from Austin, all right? I'm clearly not going to spam his fucking number to, like, do something, all right? Give me the goddamn number so I can try to make some money with this person."
Disagree.
Hard disagree.
Hard disagree.
Hard disagree.
If you've told me don't give out this number, I don't give a fuck who asks.
100%.
You're not that
Really?
important.
Really?
My job as your friend is to protect your
I will
privacy.
tell you to hit him up on Facebook or whatever. If
Yeah,
they want
there's
to give you
other
your
ways
Totally
to get at
opposite.
people.
I don't know.
You're not entitled to access to anybody from a vantage point. You're not entitled for me to give you someone's number.
Fair, okay. I guess
have no
I'm not
right.
going to get into an argument about that, but that's crazy to me because I'm not, like, I don't know.
It's the social media area. If somebody wants to be reached, you can reach them.
Okay.
You're not entitled to the method of communication
If
you
there
want in that
wasn't
moment.
another outlet, it may be different,
Sure,
right?
but
Like,
if it's another comedian and you can't find them on social media, they suck dick.
All right. I don't know. I just stuck.
Like if fucking someone we know, like vaguely in the circles, I'll give you a perfect example. If our last podcast guest said, "Hey, I've got an opportunity, give me Will's phone number," I'd say, "Nah, dog."
Okay. Well, I guess I just come from a different period. Yeah, because.
Well, like, you know what? Like, think of all the people I wouldn't want to have my phone number.
Fair enough. I get okay. I guess if that's where you draw the line at privacy, I guess like I don't.
I can ignore social media, but my phone actually ringing is a private thing.
Okay. All right.
because I come from the days when we used to take our friends' numbers and put them on Craigslist and the gay sex ads.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm protective of my number, dog.
I've had my number since 2003, and if like obnoxious people got it.
I've had my number since 2005, and so I think that all sorts of random people, so many random people have my goddamn number. And like by the way, I know there's an election coming up right now because I'm getting bombarded by text messages.
Oh my God! Can I share this with you? I was so excited yesterday. I actually talked to one of them. I got a just read that opening paragraph, and you'll see what came to my phone.
Hi, I'm Tom with Friends for Peace. We're gathering perspectives on Israel today and would value yours. Do you have a moment to chat? Stop to it. Ben said, okay. Can I keep reading this?
Yeah, read the whole thing if you want. Fuck
it. It's great that you're open to chatting about this. Some people frame this as a political conflict, while others see it as Israel taking steps to protect its civilians from Hamas. What is your perspective? And I'm going to do my Ben Daniel voice. America needs to stop supporting Israel and sorry, gotta get more monotone. No. America needs to stop supporting Israel and worry about its own problems. We don't need to support Israel or Palestine. That relationship isn't beneficial anymore. And then he goes, I disagree. Israel is a vital ally that shares our democratic values and helps keep the region stable, which ultimately benefits the U.S. Many are concerned about how terror groups operate from civilian areas. Did you know weapons and tunnels are often built under hospitals and neighborhoods? I don't care. That's Israel's problem, not ours. Israel's safety is actually closely tied to America's. They're on the front lines defending Western values and democracy. So if they fall, it could have serious consequences for the U.S. Here's a quick video. We would love your take. No. I'm not watching propaganda from some I really want to stay monetized on YouTube.
Yeah.
Person, you asked my view. There it is. $0 more to Israel ever. Severed ties.
I ended it with severed ties.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm arguing with some Israeli bot right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Text message.
Exactly.
2026 is wild. And now I'm on like some anti-Jew list.
Right, yeah.
1,000%.
Yeah. Exactly. That's fun. Yeah, no, I just
So say faggot as much as you want. It's not going
Demonetized is gonna come right around the corner. We're not even monetized.
as long as I support the Iron Dome.
I just like the thing that gets me mad is when people get mad at my opinions when like I don't have a passport, Doug.
Right.
I'm not going.
Well, because we talked about the Riyadh Comedy Festival, and everyone like, I'd rather be in Des Moines. Like, I understand the money's important and everything, but I would rather be in Des Moines, Iowa, than in Riyadh. It's like, or however they talk.
So you're trying to call somebody.
Oh yeah,
got
no,
off- we got off
yeah.
that.
And then they were just like, no. And then, but the thing is that they hit up the person who I asked for the number for, and then the person Facebook messaged me, just like, hey, I heard you were trying to get a hold of me. And I'm like, oh my God, this is so gay. This is so gay, and you're not mysterious just as a person. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess y'all are more on the privacy side. But then I guess I don't know how many. Let's see. I have 5 missed calls this morning from because I think I tried to sign up for a loan when I was 25 once.
Yeah, I checked the loan rate like 2 years ago, and it's been a bad move ever since.
I change my number every couple of years anyway.
Yeah.
It's about time again.
That's
So-
smart. And then let's see. I got texted. Yeah, I've been texted 9 times today. Dom Humphreys supported Charlie Kirk. Okay, good. Dan is an amazing politician who, Dan Patrick can suck my left nut. That guy sucks.
It's just shit and shittier with our governor and lieutenant governor.
Yeah.
I've never met a person who's like, you know what, that Greg Abbott, I like that fella.
He's got some cool ideas.
He's great.
Anybody that brings it up in just general conversation, I can't deal with you. Period. Like, who gives a fuck? Your vote doesn't count. It doesn't matter.
No.
It's weird to me to like a politician in general, regardless of them, because like you're only seeing the public face of someone, and as that big book of files just pointed out, they're probably a child-eating demon.
Hey, you know who
Like,
wasn't referenced in the Epstein files?
Alf.
George Bush, baby. He just bombed the Middle East for love of the game.
All George Bush ever did to kids was read to them when he should have been governing.
Dude just wanted to do coke and watch baseball. Is that so wrong?
What a turnaround as a president. Like, we have to look at each other and go, well, at least he didn't fuck children. I mean,
Bro. All George Bush did was read to kids when he should have been governing. I just wanted that clear so when I do the screenshot for the podcast episode, I think that's the quote we're going to take from this.
that's a good one.
Like it's,
But what if there's just a different Epstein? Maybe he went to the competing brand. Because there can't just be one, right?
Well, hopefully there's one.
How do you think he got named the Virgin Islands? You know what I mean? Like, think Richard Branson's not down there doing some shit on his? Fuck that.
Dude, they do fuck weird. They fuck weird. Yeah.
I can't believe it's just kids. Like there has to be like an Epstein Island where the goats somewhere that had a real bad time.
I was in.
With the goats? That's the Middle East, right?
Yeah. I was in.
Epstein Desert.
That's, yeah. Well, he did have a ranch. He did have a ranch in Mexico. In New
Comedy
Mexico.
Festival.
Having a ranch in New Mexico is just something the rich whites do.
Oh, that's gonna be a new. That's gonna be a new metal band. Is Epstein's favorite kids?
Jesus.
I was in
The Zorro Ranch Rebels, dude. Vulgar display of pedophilia.
As opposed to what?
All right, that one was good.
Think of a non-vulgar display of pedophilia.
What's up? What's up, Epstein's Island? What's up?
God. To take the conversation from fucking children to a slightly lighter note, the only thing I wanted to talk about with y'all.
1 second before I know where you're going.
You know where I'm going.
I wanted to. All right. So I was in Senatobia, Mississippi. This makes sense. We were talking about
Xenophobia,
ghosts.
Mississippi.
I was in.
That's just Mississippi.
Yeah.
Xenophobia, Mississippi is redundant.
That's so funny. No, I was in Senatobia, Mississippi.
Oh, my bad.
Tate County. My dad got a DUI there in 1979, and we were there, and I was doing my bit on, they're building a mosque in the gay neighborhood. And then the part about like that Venn diagram's very small. What's in the middle? And this guy in the back just goes, goats! Oh, I hope that was worth it.
I was.
Oh, it was so fun. Dude, Senatobia. When I got my DUI in Oxford, there was a light rain coming down, and the cop slipped before he came, and he looked at me, and he goes, license and registration. And I go, Mississippi State Trooper, more like Mississippi State Trooper. And he said, get out of the car. I was 22 years old, and I got to read that on the transcript.
In my crooked cop.
Crooked cop. And that's the second time or third time I went to jail.
Every once in a while, I just think about you getting pulled over by that neighborhood watch guy.
That is so.
You just be like, this isn't a thing.
What are you doing here? Hey, you can't do this, man. Like, this interaction isn't a fucking thing. I thought you were a cop.
Bro, that's so brutal.
I'll stop if your fucking border ends at Lakeview Terrace.
Yeah, exactly.
You can pursue me 60 feet.
You have zip ties and mace. Fuckface.
I do too.
Exactly.
We're evenly armed.
Should have shot him.
Oh.
You can. Technically, it's kidnapping at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
I was in fear for my life. From him?
Yeah.
He's meaner than he looks.
Yeah.
I had to get out of the community.
Yeah. All right. So at the BAFTAs.
At the BAFTAs.
At the BAFTAs. What does the BAFTA stand for again?
The British Arts, Film, and Television Awards. I want to say I didn't look that up at all. That was completely off the top of the head. We should probably get a real.
Let's see what the BAFTAs.
Not what I thought it was. Did not think it was the Brits. It was a different first B word.
Yeah, BAFTA Awards. Let's see. Can you pull that up, Jamie? I'm not goddamn. All right.
We don't even have it, Jamie. He's talking to nobody.
Yeah, you got it exactly. It's British Academy of Film and Television Art.
Hey.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So apparently they invited a dude with Tourette's, and then the expected thing happened.
So when
He
you
did
put it in
Cardinal.
there, I haven't watched it yet because I wanted to be fresh on this. What happened?
So
a Tourette's activist was at the BAFTAs to honor.
they made a movie about him called I Swear, about his life being all Tourette-y.
Yeah.
Like Dominic Toretto?
It's all about family.
Don't let that distract you from the fact that Hector is going to... Never mind. Let me not go down that rabbit.
Yeah.
he lives life a quarter inward at a time.
Paul Walker's right into that one. So anyway, he was apparently having various tics throughout the evening, but one of them, the worst one, happened to match up when Michael B. Jordan and another black guy were on stage, and he said the hard ER, and people real mad because they're like, apparently they think he meant that one,
That
but
was
not
Delroy
the other
Lindo.
99. Yeah, I didn't want to try to remember Delroy Lindo's last name, and there's something racist about just leaving it at Delroy. So.
He's been in a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, really good actor.
Yeah, but yeah, they jumped on hard. Well, I mean, we saw this episode of South Park, right? Like,
Yeah.
This little like.
It's
But he had been having tics throughout the show.
yeah,
right?
a couple minor ones. Like he yelled "shut the fuck up" at some white woman, which I don't even know if that's Tourette's. That might have just been incidental. But he had a few, but nothing of that nature. And the fact that it happens to line up when the black people come on stage is at best.
Well, isn't that part of the thing though? It's like
He does have the chorophilia thing, which, like, you know the thing you're not supposed to say in that moment, and your brain forces it to the front the most. So it's like, it makes sense in that situation for it to happen. I guess, I don't know, I have a normal
All
brain.
right, so let's well,
Fair.
I've seen the way you do math, and
I mean all of my swears. Is what I mean. I've never sworn by accident.
yeah, that's
Yeah, there's not a roulette wheel spinning out randoms up here. Like
This one's rough, all right, because I understand they were trying to honor him and for the movie or whatever, but also like I don't mean to be sound. Put him in the back.
To paraphrase the great Billy D. Washington, maybe the blind guy doesn't need front row tickets to the comedy show.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's Put him in the back. Like it's.
So
him in a
was he just there to watch the
room.
show, or was he
Yeah,
part
was,
of?
like, was he a part of the show?
I don't know
he
if they
wasn't
gave him
part
an
of the
award
show.
or
Yeah,
not. I
like-
think he was just like, his film was up for something maybe.
Okay.
And so he's one of the like,
Or
could be.
they don't have to have him on the floor though, or wherever he was.
No, but
Like,
that's an expensive.
well,
know.
aren't they always moving people in and out?
Yeah,
anyway?
like, I don't. And he did leave after he said it to go watch.
I mean, you don't want to stay in that room.
you don't really.
well, the thing is, like, it's not really a thing over there. Like, any outrage is going to come from across a pond and take like 9 hours to get there.
British people are just okay with it.
British people don't really.
beep 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 beep.
They don't really care about black people one way or the other. Like, there's no social stigma to their black people. Like, they don't have the oppressive history.
Is it a white guy that said
I
it?
mean-
Is the guy white?
Yeah. It wouldn't even be a story if it
I
was a
mean,
black
they
dude who said it.
do.
Well, no. I mean, he could be, Mexican. He could be whatever. Hell, I don't know.
I think British have just as they started what we call triangle trade now, and then we just rebelled and made it better. I don't know. Historically, they have some rough things. Yeah, no, I don't know if you've heard of talk about just black soccer players. It's been historically pretty rough. I think they don't have as good of villains like us. Like, I don't know, like they don't twirl their mustaches and like wear gray suits.
I mean, I haven't spent any time there per se, but it just doesn't seem like there's the whole racial class system there like there is here.
No, but I feel like at least once a year you get the soccer thing where somebody
Sure.
like they're like throwing bananas or
Yeah.
something crazy.
Yeah,
into
yeah.
But their soccer people are extra about everything, though. That's kind of their hallmark. It's their, like, I don't have an equivalent. It's their football, maybe?
Yeah,
Literally,
a little
figuratively,
bit. I don't know.
monetarily.
I think football. It's their Oakland Raiders. Every team has Oakland Raiders fans. like does that
Yeah.
like most. By the way, most sports fans in America are fine. It's just like there are a couple of random dudes in Philly and like Oakland that like fuck you up for like no I
No
don't know.
reason.
We would always go to the Raiders Chargers games when they'd come at Qual. Bro, I saw so many people get arrested. I saw a dude get thrown over the. You know how it always comes out. I saw a dude get thrown over, blood everywhere. It was crazy.
Yeah, that was
it was amazing.
I think Texans aren't as bad. Texans Houston invented fair weather fandom.
Yeah, it's like we've never been good enough to develop a rabid fan base.
Right. I mean, even when we are good, like when the Astros are good and everyone called us, like that made me feel good when everyone called us cheaters because I go, ooh, at least we're in the conversation.
Like,
You know?
if I can get on my soapbox, ever since I was a little kid, Houston sports victories have been diminished in the media. I'll tell you when it started. See, kids, back in the day when a team won an NBA championship, Sports Illustrated used to make a commemorative leather-bound edition of their Sports Illustrated.
And they would.
And then they would send it out with a little like championship video of your team's like series. It was a whole bundle. Every NBA champion got them until the very first Rockets title.
It was the first commercial after the trophy
Yeah.
ceremony. I
They
remember
stopped doing that when the Rockets won one. There was no commemorative Sports Illustrated issue for either Rockets championship, and they started them back when the Bulls won again.
because they only produced Shaq and Penny Hardaway. What's that year? So, I think you beat the Magic, right?
Yeah,
We beat the Magic for
In
the
94, 95.
that was the second one. Second one was a Magic sweep. First one we beat the Knicks in 7.
Yep.
That was during the OJ chase,
Yes.
which fun time.
But Houston fans, like y'all get great. Like I wore my Colts hat to Jesse Payton's show.
I was, we were. Well, that was the show was super interesting because it was outside and everyone was hammered after I think it was a football game. So
I think so. Yeah, the Colts were in town that week, so I'm like, of course,
I
I'm
got to show
representing.
your love. And
Yeah. Jesse's like, maybe don't wear that hat next time. I was like, whatever.
That's why I love being an Ole Miss fan because no one gives a shit about us at all. Like literally, I was in. I was. Where was I? Where? I forgot where I was. I was wearing an Ole Miss sweater. I was wearing an Ole Miss sweater in the Phoenix airport, and these guys were like, "Hey, hottie toddy," and I was like, I mean, sure, yeah.
You didn't break into the whole song.
Did you? I was like, did y'all go to Ole Miss? They're like, no, we're from Scottsdale.
You got to be part of like a franchise that has a legitimate rivalry too. Like I've gotten Florida State shit around Gainesville, and that smoke means something.
I mean, yeah.
UFFSU means something. Texans, Colts.
What's division rivals, baby?
It's not enough, man. Y'all beat us like 21 straight times when you had Peyton at home. Like we were getting beat so bad. I'll tell you a true story. It was Christmas Eve. My uncle found out he had a kid he didn't know about. The whole family is driving to my grandparents to meet the new member of the family.
How old is this family member now?
I don't know.
Oh.
It was like a kid they had that was like 16 or 17 coming to meet everybody, and my parents are like, "You're not coming." And I said, "No, the Texans are beating the Colts in Indy right now. That's way less likely than David finding out he has another kid."
I was just thinking, what a win, escaping all that child support, dude.
He ran it to the max.
That's so funny. I don't know. Yeah, and I also honestly nowadays, with the way NIL and the corporatization of the NFL, it's hard to like build a rivalry. Like I don't know, like actual hate comes from having no money because you do like money cushions a lot of hate. Like I assume we would hate a lot less open micers if we had a little bit of scratch. So like we wouldn't post on Facebook like, "Hey, don't fucking talk to me." If I had couple mil in the bank, I'd be like, "Sure," and. So with the,
I might be like George Bush, just doing it for the love of the game, dude.
Yeah, I still don't want open micers to talk to me. Let's not go out on that limb.
Oh,
I don't care how rich I get.
I guess this is vice versa. I love it. Some people think I won't do their show because I'm too big time. Which, by the way, anyone who's watching this, I will do your show.
Literally anyone who's watching this.
Yeah.
If I'm not booked and it's more money than sitting at home, we're there.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll burn some dinosaur juice to get to wherever you need to go.
I spent my time doing like the 7 and 8 caliber gigs selectively, and now I'm just back to banging 4s. You can get me again. Like, it's fine.
Exactly. Oh, who was I?
Although I got bougie when I went to your open mic, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. No one's paying attention. I don't need to do 10 here.
I did.
But it's fun. It's good for you. You got to get into the gym every once in a while.
Oh
Lift some
man,
weights.
yeah. No, I did Big Star Sunday night, right when I got home from, and it was all the new stuff that I'd written. So I wrote. I traveled 1,500 miles For comedy, still less of a carbon footprint than the pedophile overlords. But it was like 9 comics and shitty people there, and it was fun.
I need to do that one again. It's so late.
Yeah.
It's super late, and I always have work the next day. Is the problem for me, and also like outdoors is.
Oh, you don't like freezing your balls outdoors? It's the perfect thing for comedy.
Yeah,
It's cold. People are drunk. They're not paying attention. The laughter.
What we dreamed of, dude.
Yeah. The host puts his friends up first.
Bro, it's everything. And it's like, I'm not arguing for a bump meritocracy, but at the same time, I'm also not going to sit here for an hour while you put up names I won't name.
Yeah. Perfect.
You haven't made it far enough for me to name you on the podcast yet, but dude who only talks about doing Kill Tony on stage, just know that I hate you. We haven't made it there
That doesn't
yet.
narrow it down.
There are like 6 people like that.
I know. I was there. Tell you off air.
Yeah. Cool.
The day after that, he showed up in my suggested friends on Facebook. I'm like, that'll never fucking happen.
That's so funny.
Could have happened yesterday, but my usual thing, I used to be like, I accept all comics because like I wanted that too. If you're trying to build yourself to 5,000 and just using, I get it. Do
Yeah.
your thing, man.
I will give him a tiny bit of an out. That's not normal for him. I think it was all comics, so he thought he had a place to talk from, and it's like, well, no, you don't.
No.
Like it came off very bad. Like,
Oh, that makes
But, and I can see that being your first introduction, being like, fuck this guy forever.
I'm a real big fuck you forever if I hear you do comedy and you're violently unfunny. I'm not going to go open the oven door again
Well,
to
it was
see
like-
if you cooked.
There was another guy that I've never seen. I think it was his first time doing stand up, and he was mad at everybody in the room for not laughing at him. And it's like,
Oh, he is so pissed.
That's he like did a set and stormed out the door. It's like, who the fuck are you even, dude?
What
Like,
did you think was going to happen? Did you not see the 5 pros go before you?
but he doesn't know they're pro. Like he has zero idea.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I got to see Nick Palermo again.
Good.
Shout out Nick Palermo. One of the good people.
I shouted him out.
I'm in a really awkward position with Nick Palermo because like 2 years ago I paid him to do some custom shoes for me.
He never finished them?
No, and I paid him like in advance too. And every time I see him, I want to just be like, it's been a year and a half, dog. Like,
That's so funny.
He's busy, dog.
He got COVID. I know that.
he was home with nothing to do.
He could have worked on the fucking shoes.
He was sick.
You had a week, dog.
That's so funny.
I only
Did you
feel
give
free-
him shoes to do it on?
Yeah,
Or
I bought the shoes. I gave him the shoes, and I gave him the cash up front and told him I'd bonus him at the end of it.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
All right, I'll text him. I can hook up. I can.
now
help
we got to
him out.
bully him into getting these shoes back.
Yeah. I'll say all those
At
words.
this point, I kind of want to see how long it goes. Because it's not
What if
like
they
an
come back?
urgent
What if they come
desire
back and like
thing.
they're the most beautiful shoes ever?
Like you gave it to an Asian master on a mountaintop
Right,
for
yeah.
3 moons.
Well, it's like the old cowboys that make custom boots, where they're just like these take 8 years to make.
You
'cause
don't know what anxiety he's feeling right now. Like, I got to make these perfect.
Right.
Man.
That's
He's
why
the
I don't
shoe
want to
guy.
say anything. Like I want to see like what the arc of this shit goes, but also I think
To
there
also
might
finish my fucking shit.
there also might never be a conclusion to this story. I don't have an infinite life expectancy.
Do you know? Have you ever had a friend died who owed you money?
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot in the poker world.
Yeah. Fuck that. Where's my 650?
Have you ever had a friend that died who owed you so much money you felt obligated to mention it to the family at the funeral? Because in
That's
the
so
gambling
funny.
world, it's like, hey, just so you know, this kind of falls on you now. It wasn't me, but I saw it happen. And I'm like, you're going to charge up his family while they're burying him? By the way,
Who are you, the banks?
Yeah, exactly.
Your family
Who you
member was a
discovered?
shitbag and owes a lot of people.
That's so funny.
That doesn't go away.
No.
All right. Well,
We're,
something that
wrap-
does go away is this.
Podcast today.
Wrapping up episode 1 today, we're going to shoot a couple more here. If the people at home, we do have an exciting announcement. This will probably be the last series of episodes in this apartment.
Yeah.
We are going to move the podcast to the Hive.
The Hive.
They want us to shoot our content there, and we're gonna let them conditionally see how it goes.
We're gonna see how that goes. It's gonna be great.
So probably 1 month from now, you'll start seeing a different backdrop, different settings. You know, maybe take it in a slightly different direction, but
Absolutely.
something to look forward to.
Blake, where can they find you online, and do you have any dates coming up?
At BMFJB for everything. Dates coming up. I think it's just me and you and
Terrell in Weatherford, Texas.
Terrell. Let me look too. Yeah, fuck it. That's good enough. Find me there.
Yeah, we already mentioned all of our. You look like stuff. I'm on the road a bunch. Just find me. Will_Loden.
Yeah, you look like roast on Instagram, Very Dark Comedy on Instagram, the Very Green Room podcast on Spotify and YouTube. Roast clips you'll find on pretty much every social media, whether they're running them or not. We got a little TikTok presence running. You know, come out to what you look like. Come see us. That's the big project for the year. And if you do charity or golf events, please reach out. We do run heckle holes for those types of corporate events. Got pretty good success record. Should be back in Houston for the next Houston Open.
Hey.
We got rebooked for that, so that'll be solid.
It's going to be fun.
Anyway, good night, everybody.
Oh, we're doing that again?
Yeah,
Nice.
we got they told us they want us back for next year.
Perfect.
Beautiful.